Да, я видел. В шортах, футболке гуляют. Шашлык. Да дебилы, блин. Гребаные. В игре, конечно, загрузок многовато, но это специфика европейских игр. Аж привык. Так, что?
Hey, twat face.
How do you like it at the mill, Fritz? Gotta be better than the mines.
It's worse here than at Skalitz. There you could disappear without anyone noticing. But here...
But why would you want to disappear? Nimoy isn't here.
No, he's not. But the local foreman is an even bigger ass.
I'm not sure that's possible.
You better believe it. I'd like to pay him back for everything and drown him in the river.
Drown him? What's he done to you?
It was the first or the second day. We had a disagreement and I told him off. And then, all of a sudden, we're fighting and that fucker just throws me in the river. I nearly drowned.
Well, how did you get out? I thought you couldn't swim.
I can't. They pulled me out. I was up to my waist in water.
I see. Well, I'd be pretty fucking angry too. So you want to pay him back?
Exactly. I don't give a shit about anything around here, but that bastard's in need of a good trouncing.
What about the others at the mill? Are they awful as well?
The miller's an old fool. He believes every word that comes out of Thomas's mouth. It's hopeless. And then there's the miller's daughter. She's a pretty lass, and kind with it. But what can she do? Nothing. Not that it stops Matthew going to see her. But Thomas is the root of the problem.
Do you think he's jealous? Is she a sweetheart?
He might make puppy dog eyes at her, but most of the time he just struts about like a peacock. I really don't think she's the problem.
And what do you want to do about it? Do you think you can come to an agreement?
No fucking chance. Matthew hopes so because he likes it here. It's true the work's better than the mines, but the play's worse.
So how do you plan on dealing with it? Leaving?
Perhaps. But first, I want to give Thomas a proper trouncing. I mean a real thrashing.
And you think that will help?
Maybe. Maybe he'll knock some sense into that fat head of his. Or he'll be too frightened to mess with me.
That might help.
So why don't you arrange a fight with him? If we win, he'll leave us alone. Oh, we could...
What?
We could lure him off someplace far away and then wait for him. Maybe to play dice with Lawrence. He would have to go through the dark woods.
I'll think about it. I still want to ask you more about Thomas.
Take care.
Если так хочет подраться, пусть в честном бою выигрывает.
Greetings, Henry. I've heard you don't have it easy here.
So you spoke to Fritz then? I bet that wasn't quite how he put it.
No, not quite. Apart from Thomas's name, the rest was mostly swear words.
I can imagine. I've been hearing the same from him all week. The foreman here is a pain in the arse. He's trying either to wear us to the bone or force us to leave.
Always forcing you to work, is he?
If only. That wouldn't be so awful. But nothing we do is good enough for him. There's always some reason for him to yell at us.
I can imagine.
You know what it's like. We do too little, and it takes too long, and what we eat's worth more than the work we've done, and It's no fun listening to that sort of shit day after day.
And the miller won't stick up for you. I would have thought all the yelling would drive him mad.
Not really. He trusts that loudmouth bastard more than us. He's got us down for a pair of parasites.
Ну, друзья-то нормальные чуваки. Сейчас надо бригадиру этому по печени дать просто разок.
And you definitely don't... You don't ever provoke him?
I've already told you once, he's an arsehole. I'd say there's nothing we can do about it. If he wants to yell at us, he'll yell at us.
Have you tried talking with him?
What do you think? Well, that just sets him off. He starts saying we're practically bandits, and what he's gonna do about it. That gets Fritz going, and he starts yelling too,
And what do you want to do about it? Just run away?
Actually, I'd like to stay here, at least for a bit. I never would have thought I'd like working in a mill. But not with him around. It's unbearable. And there's no one I can complain to. But you could.
Me? Do you think they'll listen to me?
They did once already, didn't they? They hired us because of you. You could have another word with them.
Back then, making promises was enough. Now, it will be worse.
You can forget about the miller. It's Thomas you need to convince. The miller takes his opinion seriously. So, will you do it for us? Again?
Fine. I'll try and talk to him.
I'm glad. But try not to get on his wrong side. You won't get anywhere with him then.
I'll keep that in mind.
Goodbye.
Где этот падла, блин?
My respects to you.
So what do you think about the workers I brought you?
If I hadn't put in a good word for them, the miller would have thrown them out by now.
I heard them say something else.
So they're complaining, are they? I provide for them, and all they do is slack off.
Isn't it the miller who provides for them?
He can't manage the work anymore. If it weren't for me, there'd be nothing left standing around here.
But you need the help anyway. And they're pretty handy.
Maybe. But they're in no danger of overworking themselves. They act like they're too good for the mill. And I saw them eyeing up Jane.
Nothing strange about that. She's a pretty girl, and she's of an age to marry.
It's not marriage they've got on their minds. They have their way with her, then before her belly started to grow, they'd have run for the hills.
Look, we can reach an agreement. You need the mill fixed, they need the money. If they have peace to do their work, they'll be able to finish it faster.
But...
And then they'll take their groschen and leave. The mines will open again, and the faster they get their money, the quicker they'll be gone.
But do you really think I can trust them to do it? Will they do their work and leave? And leave Jane alone in the meantime?
Now I think about it, probably not. You've been a pest for a long time now, and they'll want to pay you back for it.
Then why the hell did you start talking about it? You were just wasting my time.
It's not like you do anything anyway. Apart from sitting around yelling at the men actually doing the work.
Listen, I was being pretty reasonable, but now you're on thin ice. If you want to fight, just say so.
You need to pick a place for the fight that isn't too public.
That's one thing we can agree about.
You have any idea where we could do it?
There's a place to the north of Leditchko we can go to after sunset. We won't be seen there, and most of the time it's empty.
Good. Above Leditchko then, at dusk.
Fine. And who will I be giving a pasting to?
Take your pick. There'll be 3 of us, and you can bring 2 of your friends as well. More than enough to go around.
Why not? We have a deal then. No trying to get out of it later on.
Agreed.
Not be with you.
Ну, сейчас я им дам по печени. В шлеме. Так. Нам с кем говорить-то надо?
Hey, how'd you get so fucked up?
I did it. I arranged to fight him just like you wanted. He had nothing against the idea. He'll bring 2 men, and the 3 of them will wait for us on the hill near Ledechka.
I wasn't expecting that. I thought he was too much of a coward.
So, how are we going to do it? Should we just meet there?
No, come and see me towards evening, and then we'll go. Oh, and perhaps you should let Matthew know, since you were the one who set it up. See you later.
You incapable cretins.
О, ходит, бурует так. Так, что тут мельник? А, это... А, Матуша. Это этот же. Второй друг.
God save you, Henry.
Jesus, what have you been up to?
Well, I spoke with him.
How did it go? Did you come to an agreement?
No. There's no talking to him.
What will we do now? I suppose we could just leave, but I don't want to as long as there's some coin to be earned here.
Well, don't go running off just yet. Fritz and I have come up with a plan.
Shit. You want to trounce him, don't you?
We've arranged a fight to decide things. If we win, he'll leave you alone. If we lose, you'll be on your way.
Sakra! Well, I suppose we've got no other choice. There's no talking to that man. But I find it hard to believe he'll just leave us alone, even if we do win.
It will be us 3 against them 3. That's an honourable fight, and the better men will win.
If you say so. See you later.
Так, что, вечером надо, наверное.
Hey, how'd you get so fucked up?
Alright, I'm here. Let's do it.
It's still too early. Come in the evening. I'll be with you.
А сколько вечером-то? Ну, в 5. Сейчас будет кулачный бой. Так, ну что?
God save you, Henry. Hey, how'd you get so fucked up?
Alright, I'm here. Let's do it.
So let's go. See you later.
Так далеко идти-то? Блин. А. Пошли. С нами собака еще. Драться надо побольше. Поднимем статы. А, ну вот сейчас у меня статы еще поднялись за пределами. Сейчас им будет веселая жизнь. Сейчас буду пробовать в клинче пробивать по печени. Так, главное не забывать на блоке ловить их на контратаку. Сразу надо работать по печени и в челюсть прямым.
Nice to see such a good turnout. The more the merrier.
Arsehole. You won't think it's so funny in a minute.
I think you're fucking hilarious.
Enough horseshit. I didn't come here for a chat.
Just as well. You're not much of a conversationalist.
We gonna get on with this anytime soon?
Let's do it, Dopichi!
Махач, стенка на стенку. Ну-ка давай. Да, в клинч вперед меня. Давай, давай, давай. Вот тебе из клинча, падла. На тебе в зубы, бля. Сейчас тебе надо по печени ему поработать. Давай. Ну давай, давай, давай. Кто там еще остался? Ты тут крепкий самый. А ты скотина. Просто.
Do you think it will be enough?
He definitely looked like he'd had enough.
True. You'll either stop, or make life hell on earth for us.
So, anything else you need from me?
No. Thank you for your help.
Yeah, no problem. What are friends for?
You forgot something.
Of course. You're right. Here's something on the side, Henry.
Ah, there's no need for that. I did it out of friendship. You can spend the coin on drinks at the tavern.
Thanks. You're a real friend.
We really are in your debt now.
Отлично вообще. И уровень подняли, и репутацию. Супер. Нормально я ему зубы выбился. Бесполезный урод. Так. Стоит снова позвать на Терезу спустя несколько дней. Так, охота начинается. Так, ну тогда делаем так. Возвращаемся на мельницу. Там спим. И отправляемся дальше по делам. Сам пускай перейдет туда. Нормально вообще. Рожи набили им. Уроды. Не, боевка здесь вообще крутая. Прям чувствуются такие удары. Прям на тебе.
Hey, lads! Don't you want a little wager on the Rat-Aid tourney?
Так, сейчас приду. Да, я, конечно, хотел в рыцарском турнире поучаствовать. Ну, то надо подождать будет еще. Что там с собакой? Сколько связь-то уже? 99. Так, это нам через верхний двор надо заехать. Сядь на свою новую лошадь. Это вот это, что ли? Какая сивка? Не хочу никакую сивку, блин. Тупая лошадь какая-то. Лучше на своей буду ехать. Какие у нее статы там? Это сивки, блин. Самую отстойную дали мне. Да нет, кстати, сивка. Сивка помощнее моей. А как мне поменять тогда? А как поменять лошадь-то? Ну, сейчас открою в гайде. Как заменить лошадь? Единственный вариант сменить лошадь, купить новую. Поэтому вот эта лошадь нашей не станет. То есть, когда мы покупаем лошадь, она с доплатой меняется на более мощную. Вот так. Так что пока на этом будем ездить. Потом купим другого. Почему-то не предусмотрели они чисто удаление лошади из этого. Так что пока так. Так, куда мы едем-то? В Нойхоф. Ну ничего, поездим на этой пока. Потом денег еще заработаем. Ну да. Не, ну 5-го левела, конечно, хочется потом крутую купить. По возможности. Блин, денег много надо, я даже не знаю, где столько взять. Посмотрим дальше, как, может, мне платить станут побольше. Так, мы там какие-то статы подкачали, по-моему. Ага. Ага. Не, у нас просто выросли они. Ну ладно. Чё, постепенно вырастут еще больше. Я так понял, что атака собаки сделана в дополнении специально для этой Терезы. Типа она слабенькая, и поэтому у нее собака такая. А этот барбос ничего не умеет. Только жрет и все. И срет. Все, больше толку нету от него. Если я правильно понял. Черт. Наверное, с разгону надо его. Так. Ага. К сожалению, не рыцарь. Что за херня?
Эй, где он? Ничак, ми будет второй.
Ты что делаешь?
Kurva élet!
Это половец.
Hát ezt elkúrtad? Feladom. Elegem van.
Никакой пощады половцам. Блин, да... Скотина. Прости, собачка, я, по-моему, тебя задел.
Look what I've got for you. You'll love this.
Получен новый уровень псарь. Что у нас седло поломалось. Надо седло починить тогда. Так, куда ехать-то? Что-то заблудился тут. Туда. Вот что натворили, бля.
Where have you been? All that bold talk and then you disappear? That's not the kind of man I need.
But I...
Это мы к нему не заехали-то.
People here suffer, damn it. Could have caught the ones who did it, and because of you, they've run off.
Because I...
Silence! I don't want to hear it.
Прости, мужик.
But maybe I can still be of some help.
Where have you been? While you were gone, we found a dead brigand in the woods. The others are probably long gone by now.
Did you learn anything?
No. He's already dead. Go and take a look if you want. One of my men is still standing guard, just to be sure.
Where is he exactly?
A bit north of Neuhoff in the woods. You can't miss it.
Thank you. I'll go and take a look.
Репутация понизилась.
They really did slaughter them. Why would anyone do that? They really did slaughter them. Why would anyone do that? Smell. The stud farm owner. I saw him in Skalitz a few times.
Ask.
I can come back later if you...
No. I saw you came with the soldiers, and the sooner you know everything, the sooner you'll catch those savages.
I'm sorry to trouble you, man, but could you tell me about the raid?
The noise woke us up. Me and Snow. We thought the horses were restless, or maybe some drunk had staggered here from the inn.
Go on.
My husband went out to see what was going on, and then I just heard loud voices and screaming. It's so stupid. It didn't even occur to me at first that something could have happened to Snow. I didn't find out until the morning.
Did you recognize any of the voices you heard?
No, but they spoke Czech, cursing like demons, even at each other.
At each other? They quarreled?
Yes. Something must have happened.
Ты имеешь в виду эту бригантину, что ли? Да, везде дождь. Ну, бригантина помощнее просто.
Did you get a look at them? There's one man, huge and dressed all in black. Did you see him?
No, I didn't.
Who should I question about the raid? Did anyone here see anything?
Jakob, the old stable boy. He even fought with them. From what I've heard, Mark was the first one to wake. It might be a good idea to talk to him.
Ginger was sleeping in the stable. You might have seen something.
I don't know of anyone else.
God bless.
Кто тут в бою участвовал? Ты участвовал?
Another useless soldier coming to ask questions. You should have fucking been here last night.
What's wrong with your arm? Oh dear. That looks painful.
That's all you gotta say about it. You useless prick.
What in the world happened here?
The bastards attacked us. At night, a little before dawn.
And how did you come by that wound?
I heard someone talking, so I went to look outside. Then I saw what they'd done to the horses. I shouted at those bastards. Caught one by the cloak and started beating him.
Without a weapon? With just your fists?
Yeah. But he cut me pretty good, the fucker. Lucky for me, the others started to come out then, so the raiders ran. All that's left was the cloak.
There's one man in particular. Huge. Dressed all in black. Voice loud enough to crack stone. Did you see him?
Who the fuck do you think half killed me?
So he really was here. Bastard. Can you help me?
Help you? And how have you helped me?
And you've got no idea why they did it.
Something must have gone wrong for them. They ran off without taking anything.
could anyone be so cruel?
This one got it in the back. And there's more of them over by the main stables.
Are you well?
Leave me alone. Go away.
There's no need to be afraid. With your help, I'll find those bastards and then I'll make them pay.
They deserve it. What do you need to know?
What actually happened here?
They killed the animals and... Why did they kill them?
Did they take them?
No.
Think carefully now. How did it all start?
We heard the animals, their shrieks, then Smil. He shouted, and they murdered him.
You're certain it was the animals first, and then Smil? Not the other way round?
I'm certain. I'd never heard a sound like that before. Now I'll never forget it.
What happened after that?
We ran outside and it was chaos. Animals were dying, the stables were burning, and those demons everywhere.
You said they were demons?
No, just vermin. Worthless human vermin.
How many of them were there?
Not many. There were just a few that came after us, but more round the back. I heard them yelling at each other.
The stables were already burning. Didn't that happen after they fled?
No. It was to set the blaze when they arrived.
In the back? Where?
Towards the woods. To the north. They were trying to get away.
Where? Where did they run to?
To the north. Into the woods.
So some of them were running away and the others were fighting?
Aye. For a time. Then more of us came out and we fought back, so the others fled as well.
So they were yelling because of all the noise?
No. Something happened. They quarrelled.
Thanks. That's all I needed to ask.
Farewell.
How could anyone be so cruel?
Poor innocent creatures.
What? Who's there? Easy. I just came to ask.
I don't know anything.
Are you hurt?
No, nothing. Not a scratch.
You didn't happen to hear where they came from?
No. I didn't see a thing.
What really happened here?
I don't know. Someone attacked. I don't know who.
нужно на D сразу идти. Здесь все понятно уже.
They went deeper and deeper, sure.
Лужайку, блин. Ну, чем не лужайка? Ну-ка, собака, давай. Бля, она ничего не умеет вообще. Не искать ничего, бля. хрена тут нету, блин. На лужайке этой грёбаной. Ну чё он его не осматривает? А, будет искать его надо. Что за дерьмо?
Someone in Neuhoff must know more about it.
Продадим все. Так.
Why?
You know whose toothpick this is? Ginger's. He was always bragging about it. Why do you ask? I found it on one of the bandits in the woods. But he... Because of him? Because of him they murdered us? Lord in heaven! Wait, hold on. You think Ginger was responsible for the attack? He ran off! Don't you see? He was acting so strange and then he ran off!
Ну да.
How the hell would he do that? That sounds rather odd. You don't know where Ginger could have gone? Dunno. Ask Jakob. God.
Блин, где тут следующий придурок, блин? Ну-ка, козел. Давай.
Do you know anything about this hoof pick?
Yeah, it's Ginger's. He had it made in Mate.
Any idea where I might find this Ginger?
Well, that's the thing. He packed up and left.
What?
Look, I know how he looks. But Ginger is a fine fellow. I don't believe he had anything to do with the attack.
Where could he have fled to?
I might know. But you gotta promise me one thing. When you find him, listen to what he has to say before judging.
You have my word.
Sometimes the charcoal burners come to see him. He gets on well with them. I think that's where he's gone.
And where is that?
No idea. They've always kept to themselves, you know, charcoal burners.
But the forest is full of folk like that. It could be anywhere.
Aye, except these ones won't be far. If you follow the stream from the stud farm towards Rate, you'll come across one of their camps.
Only what?
Ginger didn't go that way, though. He always went by the big road, through the woods in the direction of Egypt.
But how can I find them?
There's always smoke when they work. You'll smell them before you see them. And they need to be near water. There's that too.
So if I go through the woods along running water, I'll find them?
Exactly. May the Lord watch over you.
My respects to you.
I think Ginger is mixed up in it somehow.
Why do you say that?
The hoof pick I found on the dead bandit in the woods is his.
That is fucking suspicious.
He acted suspiciously when I questioned him.
What do you mean?
Well, he was squirming and didn't really say anything.
He might just have been in shock.
He disappeared right after we found those bandits in the woods. And I think I know where he went.
Where?
To the charcoal burners. He has friends there.
We've got to find him. But if his friends really are hiding him, I doubt they'll talk to my men. You should search for it again. Go, before the trail turns cold. I'll send a report to Rat.
Very well, sir.
I'll be with you.
Так, отправляемся к углежогам. Так, сейчас день, нормально. Нормально. Чуть-чуть глюкануло. Бывает. Так, где эти вонючие углежоги? Ты здесь. Получен новый уровень верховой езды. Так. Чё тут? Кто тут? Главный. Ага. Углежок.
I'm at your service, Sir Knight. I'm looking for a ginger-haired boy. I hear he's friends with some charcoal burners.
We ain't friends with no redhead.
He works as a stable boy in the stud farm.
I know where that is, but I don't know no one from there.
May the Lord watch over you.
Врет усатый, бля.
What do you want? I've got a lot on my hands here.
Так, ты тут старший углежок. Ну-ка.
I am honored that a knight such as you takes an interest in me.
Тогда ты мне ответишь на все вопросы.
Depends what you want, doesn't it?
I'm looking for Ginger, a stable boy from Neuhof. They say he ran away and joined up with some charcoal burners he used to hang around with sometimes.
Sorry, there's never been a lad called Ginger around here. You have to try somewhere else.
Нас 7. Ну
A
ладно.
murder's been committed at Neuhof, and that boy likely knows who did it. It's vital I find him.
There's been murder aplenty in these parts of late, but that Ginger lad really hasn't been here.
There'll be a lot less murdering going on once I bring those bastards to justice. So how about helping me out?
Calm down, lad. For the love of God. There's been no one like the boy you want round here. But then again, there are other charcoal burners. Try them. You might want to hurry. You're not the first to be asking about him, and the others weren't exactly a noble-looking bunch. Although they were generous with their silver.
They didn't happen to say what they wanted him for?
No. But they definitely didn't look like they wanted to invite him to a feast.
Do you have any idea where else he could have gone?
You said he was friends with the charcoal burners? Well, you'll definitely find some in the forest between Neuhof and Ujets. There's good spots around there.
But that forest is huge. I could spend weeks searching.
Then follow the river. That's how you found us, isn't it? Where there's charcoal burners, there's always water nearby.
Alright, I'll go and ask somewhere else.
God be with you.
Долбаные углежоги, блин. Так, это куда ехать? Блин, теперь наверх надо. Поехали. Лошадка. Теперь будет автоезда это работать хоть как-нибудь? Собака, конечно, бесполезная, бля. Лучше бы тут можно было кота завести. Блин, нам надо будет ремонтировать. У нас тут проблемы. Нужно будет в ремонт заехать. У нас и с седлом проблемы, и с доспехами. Не ахти. Что за сундук снаряжения? Ключи надо будет убрать нахер. Куда он едет? Сам поеду. Да, конь, конечно, недолго быстро ехать может. Надо будет беспокоиться покупкой более мощного коня. Так, почти приехали. Так. Ты тут знаешь всех.
Do you know where I could find Ginger?
Who?
The stable boy from Neuhof. I've heard he's friends with some charcoal burners.
Ah, I know you mean. He went not long ago to the charcoal burners by Talmberg. And just follow the stream to the west. May the Lord watch over you.
Ну и чё? Где тут старший? Ну-ка, ты тут главный.
I'm looking for Ginger from Neuhof. Do you know anything about him?
I know him. What do you want of him?
There's a few questions I need to ask him.
Well, you'll have to go somewhere else to find him. He doesn't come here much.
I really must speak with him. A murder was committed at the stud farm, and that boy probably knows who did it. I'd have to get him to talk.
And you think he had a hand in it?
Hard to say. He ran away, but on the other hand, it seems he stabbed one of the attackers.
Well, when you put it like that, it's clearly urgent business. I do know him. Not personally, but I've seen him around. He's friends with the charcoal burners down by Townburg. I know he hangs around with the twins there.
Downstream by Townburg? Somewhere by the castle?
If you follow the river to the west, you're bound to run into them. Oh, one more thing.
Yes?
Some other men have been around asking about them, but they weren't as convincing as you.
Good luck to you.
Понятно. Так. Теперь мы едем налево, вдоль ручья. Кстати говоря, можно будет заехать в Тальмберг, если будет такая возможность, и вооруженный наворовать там еще и продать. По-моему, отличная идея. Не знаю, проедем мы тут, блин. Хреново поймешь. А, ну вот по дорожке. Да. В те времена, наверное. Так. Так, ну что, козы?
I'm honored that a knight such as you takes an interest in me.
I'm looking for Ginger, a stable boy from Neuhoff.
Don't know him.
But they told me at the other camp that he comes to visit you.
Well, they must have got themselves in a muddle. Definitely.
Блин, они заколебали уже. Углежоги эти дырявые, бля. Дебилы, блин.
You know something about Ginger?
I might have heard something, and if you share a bit of silver with me, I might share what I know.
А зубы тебе не выбить?
I'm investigating a crime, not bartering for a chicken.
Well then, I'm sure you've got some silver on you. Just give it to me, and it'll be a done deal.
And what if I bashed your face in and had you dragged off to the stocks in Rattay?
No need for that. All I wanted was a bit of silver. Instead I get the whip.
Spit it out, will you?
Well, fine. I've heard that they're hiding him in some remote cottage at the edge of the forest on the way to Ushitz.
Didn't hurt too much now, did it?
Good luck to you.
Урод, бля. Хотел он тут брони получить. Блин, у меня доспех от дождя этого хуже не становится. Мало ли еще испортится там. Так, куда теперь? Вот это квест. А что не отметилось-то ничего? А это что? Что-то я не понял.
I've reconsidered. We can still come to an agreement, can't we?
Really? That's not the way it looks before.
Good then. How much were you imagining?
You already cost me a bit of my time. Now I want double.
That's quite a bit. Let's see.
Ай, бля. Что-то я ничего не понял. У меня маркер не появился. Ну ладно, на, забирай на.
Not bad, not bad. Listen up.
Ну.
Ginger has two mates. Twins, who are keeping him hidden and taking care of him. They go out every day to bring him something to eat.
Where do they take the food?
I don't know. I didn't follow them. Why would I?
Что, охренел, что ли?
That's all you have? That's what I paid so much silver for?
If you'd already known that much, you wouldn't be here talking to me. So I reckon you got your money's worth. Take care now.
I'm honored that a knight such as you takes an interest in me.
I'm looking for Ginger, a stable boy from Neuhoff.
Then why don't you look for him at the stud farm?
He was there, but now they say he's hiding amongst some charcoal burners.
And where did you hear that? Anyhow, there's no one of that description here. Try asking somewhere else.
Well then, I'll go and ask elsewhere.
Good luck. Take care now.
А где? Я ничего не понял, короче. И что делать?
My respects to you.
Where are you hiding Ginger?
How did you... What the hell are you talking about?
Don't try that one on me. I know he's friends with a pair of twins from here. I'm here on the orders of Sir Hanish, and I need to talk to Ginger about the raid on the stud farm.
If Sir Hanish sent you, then you should deal with those two cutthroats who've been creeping around here asking about the poor boy. Once you take care of them, we won't have to hide him anymore.
Блин. Урод, блин. Не знаю. Может, он по статам уступает мне. Ладно, давай.
Alright, I'll deal with them. And then you'll tell me where you've got Ginger hidden, right?
Right. You get rid of them, and I'll tell you.
So where can I find these bandits?
I'm not sure exactly. There's lots of places to hide around here. But they came and went over the bridge, so I reckon they must be somewhere between here and our neighbours.
That's a lot of woods to comb through.
Not all that much. There's a path around there somewhere leading to an abandoned camp. Take care now.
Блин, какие же уроды эти углежоги, а. Ублюдки, блин. Так. Блин, ну тут как иголку с тагусена искать, да?
What's going on there?
Greetings, my good man. May I ask you a question?
Ask first, then I'll ask you something.
Really? Good then. We're looking for Ginger, a stable boy at a nearby stud farm. Have you seen him anywhere?
I was just about to ask you two the same thing. I'm looking for him too.
Then it's a pity neither of us have found him yet.
Thank heavens I've found you, though. I imagine you two might be able to tell me something about Neuhoff. Hmm?
I see. Well, we can give you a little demonstration of what happened there.
Yeah.
Boy, yeah.
Хера себе, что за херня? Ты падла. Блин. Блин, с двумя нереально вообще просто. Скотина, блин. Ха, почему говно-то? Классная игра. Где у них тут... Что здесь был? Да-да-да, я вон уже слышу. Так.
But what if it doesn't work out like that? Let's just find him. Greetings, my good man. May I ask you a question?
Ask first, then I'll ask.
Really?
I was just about to.
Then.
Thank heavens I've.
I see.
Bring it on!
Надо без... вот так вот. Скотина. Ну, сейчас я тебе дам. Блин, это какой-то мощный чувак вообще.
You asked for it.
На по печени, тварь, блин.
I'm over here.
Сволочь. Так, это ты мне отдашь? Сейчас у него тут еще шкура кабана заберем. Кольцо заберем. Так, ну это у него какое-то дерьмо всякое дешевое. Так, а второй где? Так, это забираем. Стрелы возьмем. Перчатки неплохие. Так, кольцо. Отвар заберем. Остальное все продадим нахер. Так, где он? Где лошадка? Так, поесть надо? Не, не надо. Черт. Да зараза, блин. Ну давай, крути. Говно. Не получается. Пипец, все потратил, бля. Не, что-то у них ни хрена нету, бля. Где этот главный? Бля. Да ладно, хрен с ним, короче. Уроды, блин, гребаные. Так. Угу. Так, сюда вернуться. Надо будет еще отмычек купить. Да блин, он там что-то колесико это не идет. Свечу. Вот это? Не знаю. Можно выкинуть. Она нахер не нужна. У меня также ключи тут всякие, которые, кстати, не выкидываются. Замки открывать, конечно, тут, блин, тяжело. Четыре. Это не нужно. Броня пока нормально. Так, ну куда ты пошел, козел? Иди сюда. Блин, грязный весь, пипец.
You don't have to worry about those bandits anymore. I've dealt with them.
Really? And I suppose I have to take your word for it.
If you want proof, I can take you to them. Maybe I should have brought you their heads.
I'll take your word for it. All right, a bargain's a bargain. Ginger is hiding out in a ruined hut not far from here. You go along the road to Uzos until you see a path to the right that leads to a small spring. There's an overgrown path that leads from there right to where Ginger is. Keep your eyes peeled though. You could easily miss it.
Good. Thanks for your help.
May the Lord watch over you.
Jesus, you've led me a merry dance.
What do you want from me?
I want to ask you a couple of questions. Why did you run off like that? Where are your cronies? And why did you kill that bandit?
What?
Right, one thing at a time. Why did you run off in such a hurry?
Because I was afraid they'd come back and kill me.
Who?
Those bandits, of course.
To get revenge on you for killing their mate?
Killing? Me? I never killed anyone. God is my witness.
I'm looking for your friends. Where are they?
The charcoal burners? They're over at the...
To hell with the charcoal burners. Where are your bandit mates?
They're not my mates. They nearly killed me. I recognized one of them, so I thought they'd come back and...
Recognized? Who was it? Talk!
I don't know his name, only that he's from Ushets, and he has a limp.
What can you tell me about him? How do you know him?
I saw him a few times in the tavern in Ushets, playing dice and boozing.
And?
I know he lives in a house on the edge of the village, but that's all I know. I never talked to him.
And now tell me exactly what happened. And don't leave anything out.
That's quite a long story.
Don't worry, I won't get bored.
All right. I woke up in the middle of the night because I needed to go for a piss. So I went out into the dark, same as usual, only there was something there that shouldn't have been. At first I thought it was just a trick of the light. It wasn't. And then it was too late. They went past and I thought they must be horse thieves. I would have yelled, only I was afraid they'd kill me. So I waited until they were out of sight and I started to sneak away, but then...
Then the slaughtering started?
Yes. I thought they'd steal the horses and ride off. That would be bad enough, but then all the killing started and flames everywhere. It was terrible, like hell itself.
And then?
It seemed some of them didn't like it either. They started squabbling among themselves, and some of them started running back where they came from, right towards me. And I had that thing in my hand, the hoof pick.
So you stabbed the first one in the belly?
No. He ran right into me. He was running fast for a fellow with a limp. He pushed me aside and I fell on the ground. Then he told me I'd better lie low if I valued my life. He ran off with the others. I did what he said and hid. Then the rest of the gang ran past.
And then?
Then I waited in case that limping one from Ushits came back. I didn't dare come out until I was sure. I think it was almost light.
Do you know what they argued about?
I didn't hear everything, but I reckon some of them were only there to steal and wanted no part in the killing.
What about the others? Was there anything you noticed about them?
I don't know. There might have been maybe 8 of them, and 2 of them were really big. That's all I can remember.
That sounds terrible. I know exactly how you feel.
If only I yelled. Maybe they...
If you had, you'd most likely be dead. It probably wouldn't have done any good anyway.
But still...
There was nothing you could do. That's all. I've heard everything I need to hear, so I'll leave you be.
Wait! What about me? Won't you help me out?
Perhaps I could. What would you like?
I'd like to go back to the stud farm, but those cutthroats who want to kill me are still around. Will you help me?
They're out of the way. I ran into them on my travels.
Really? That's great, but...
What?
I'm afraid to go back to the farm. I ran away, and God knows what they'll think about it. I don't know if they'll even want to talk to me.
Just try, and you'll see whether they drive you away or not. But if you explain it to them, they're sure to understand.
I suppose you're right. Thank you for your help.
God bless you.
Бесполезная собака. Все стоит тут, разбирается.
Good health to you.
I talked to Ginger and found out what happened.
Out with it then.
Ginger fled because he recognized one of the raiders. He was afraid they'd come back to silence him.
Well, he was right. They were asking about him. So who did he recognize?
He didn't know his name. Some fellow with a limp from Ujits.
All right. Since you've gone this far, you may as well ask around in Ujits. We've enough to do here in these parts anyway. Sir Radzik will tell you about it. He said to send you to him if you haven't already been. Well.
For heaven's sake, stop barking at your own shadow.
God be with you, lad. What can I do for you?
My lord, I managed to find a clue to the whereabouts of the bandits.
Excellent. Bernard already told me what's been happening, but I'd like to hear it straight from the horse's mouth.
The whole story, or just the gist of it, sir?
It's up to you what you consider important.
Well, in the end, I tracked down the stable boy who fled in fear of his life, and for good reason, too. He put me on the trail of a crofter from Ujit with a limp.
And his name?
The boy didn't know him by name, only by sight. But if I ask around, I'm sure folk will know who limps and keeps peculiar company. Villagers like to gossip.
But what if he's not there? He could have fled, maybe even to Kuttenberg.
If I don't find him in Uzhitz, I'll ask around. Someone will know something about him.
All right. You better go to Uzhitz then. Find this limping footpad and get the names of the others out of him. They have to face justice for what they did. I want to see them hang. Then bring him to me in Mehoyed, and I'll decide on his fate.
Certainly, sir.
Why choose Mehoyed?
It's somewhat at the centre of events, isn't it? And what's more, there's another stud farm there.
Sir, do you think they're going to try the same thing again?
I shouldn't think so. Everyone will be on the alert now, but the secluded dwellings are more vulnerable. There are few people in them. They're scattered everywhere and we can't guard them all.
But the bandits won't find much silver in places like that.
There's always a groschen or two, some food and so on. Anyway, how much silver did they get from slaughtering those horses?
True. If they'd stolen them, they could have sold them. Those were fine animals.
Exactly. It's not about the silver. It's about something else.
But what?
Creating fear. Such great terror that you won't even squeak when they come to cut your throat. Never mind raise your hand against them. Fear that will root you to the spot, staring like a rabbit entranced by a stoat, waiting for the death blow to fall. Helpless to do anything about it. Take care now.
Так. Так, это нам надо ехать в Уржице. Так, короче, план такой. Сейчас едем на мельницу. Продаем все дерьмо. Приводим себя в порядок. Ремонтируем броник. И едем туда. Вот так, наверное, правильно будет.
What are you after here, you fucker? I can see you're not from around here, and we've had no one coming here lately but bastards like you causing trouble. Now you'll be sorry. Show what you're made of.
Ну, дерьмо всякое, блин, не нужно. Чё еды нет? Ну ты чё?
God be with you.
Так, а ремонтировать он не умеет.
I've got some goods here whose owners might miss them.
All right. Let's see what we can do about that.
Что он там ставку на турнире может сделать?
I'm interested in betting on the tournament.
Of course you are.
What can I bet on?
Let's keep it simple. You can bet on yourself to win the whole tournament. If you reckon you're up to it. Not everyone's got what it takes. If you lose, you forfeit your wager. But if you win, you'll get double back from me, on top of the prize money from Sir Hanush. That's a fair wager, ain't it? What do you say?
Alright, why the hell not? I'll try my luck.
I'm glad to hear it. A nice little wager. Well, break a leg. Literally, I hope.
О, в турнире поучаствуем. Ага. Сейчас починим заодно там. Как раз я хотел в турнире поучаствовать. Нам еще нужно будет потом заняться мистическим броником.
God be with you. Good luck to you.
А, все.
Let's have a word about the price.
Well, we can try it. Finally, a reasonable sum.
Так, все починили. Так, оружие. Все нормально, все на 100. Все, мы готовы участвовать в турнире. Сейчас как пробью там. Так, мы еще подкачали, по-моему, навыки тут какие-то. Навык верховой езды. Так, если ваша лошадь ранена, она будет бежать быстрее. Ну, вот это пусть будет. Сильные бедра. Бой булавой. Кстати, булава нормальная вещь, наверное. Можно как дать, но и бой на этом закончится. Так, запись на турнир у нас. Так, в верхнем дворе идет. Все готово к турниру. Так, ну-ка.
The Lord be praised. What brings you to me?
I'd like to enroll in the big tournament.
Come tomorrow morning to the upper castle courtyard and I'll gladly sign you up. I'm certainly not going to do it here and now. And don't forget to bring 3 groschen with you.
Can I wait here until the next tourney starts?
By all means. You can stay at the castle along with the other combatants. You can stay here until the next tourney for low rent. You'll get bed and board, like in any good inn.
Sounds good. I'll consider it.
Take care now.
А где тут на турнир остаются? Здесь, что ли? Нет. Так, это вы тут участники турнира? Вот. Кауда из башни. Call of Duty, что ли, играет? Кауда из башни. Кауда из башни. Так. А где на турнир-то остаются? Черный Петр. Блин, серьезные рыцари тут. Что у него доспех какой? Черный Петр. Так. Ничего себе тут. О, Брам, перелепятник. Да, блин, да я им сейчас башку отобью всем. Так, только остаться где тут надо. На ночь. Лагерь. Непонятно, где тут рыцари остаются перед турниром.
I'd like to enroll in the big tournament.
Come tomorrow morning to the upper castle courtyard and I'll gladly sign you up. I'm certainly not going to do it here and now. And don't forget to bring 3 groschen with you. God be with you.
Все по расписанию у них тут, блин. Но они выгонят меня оттуда, скажут там, вот ты козел там, все дела. Ну сейчас подождем, и я останусь спать наверху тогда. Я готов сразиться с лучшими рыцарями. Может подловить рыцарей, когда они домой поедут после турнира. И забрать у них доспехи. Ну, вообще с рыцарями, да, наверное, тяжело драться будет, блин. крепкие.
What do you think this is, an inn? Get the hell out of here!
Бля, так и знал. Где он тут сказал, они в замке остаются до турнира? Непонятно. Стражник. Ладно, проще в корчме тогда остаться.
God save you. What can I do for you? May the Lord watch over you.
Блин, у него тут нету, что ли, поспать где?
I wonder what Teresa's doing now. I could stop by and see her again. I enjoyed it last time. С Терезой на свидание надо будет идти. Ну вот, нормально. Блин, я чувствую, эти рыцари меня там сейчас просто расхерачат. Такое предчувствие. Все по расписанию. Поесть еще надо сейчас из котелка.
Сейчас станет ясно, нужно ли еще прокачаться. Или и так можно сразиться с рыцарями. Доспехи-то хорошие. Меч вроде у меня не самый дерьмовый. Бой покажет. Ага, так. Едим из котелка. Понятно, в котелке пусто. Так, сейчас пиво бахну. Все, 90 самогона, сейчас бахнуть перед турниром.
The first combatant will be Jake the Steak, a brewery hand from Ratai. And he will face the victor of many previous tourneys and a combatant today too, Peter, called Black Peter. Let us wish the combatants luck.
Так, я тоже хочу. Стой, 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 я хочу в турнире участвовать.
The Lord be praised. What brings you to me?
I'd like to enroll in the big tournament.
All right. As long as you've got the enrollment stake, Sir Hanish's rule is every contestant has to put up 3 groschen.
Давай.
Of course. Here you are.
What's your name?
I'm Henry. I'm Scotland.
I'll make a note of that. And I need to know what weapon you choose.
А у меня какой длинный меч.
Longsword. I reckon it's what I'm best at.
Good. Get yourself ready. You're next in line. Take care.
Так, все, надо использовать все свои навыки, чтобы выиграть в турнире. Ну, 1 на 1, по идее, нормально должно быть. Посмотрим, какие. Может, по левелу как-то подберут мне там. Не будут же там максимальных левелов ставить против меня. Кто знает. Обозначений тут, в принципе, в регламенте не было турнира. Так.
Meeting face to face in this round will be Henry of Skalitz from the company of Saratse Kubla, who will measure his skills against
Кто там? Яков Шест. Подмастерье пивовара. Лох какой-то. Подожди. А щит?
We will witness a duel with longswords.
Fucking hell!
А я вот не знаю, шлем одет сейчас или нет. По идее, одет. Ты скотина. Да.
Take that.
Блин.
Fuck it!
Блин, тяжелый соперник, ничего не скажешь. Но мы еще не проиграли.
Goddamn!
Ah.
What's up? Shit yourself? What's the matter?
Блин, он все парирует сразу. Я натиск просто ему устроил. Просто начал давить его. Напор создавать. Есть. Готов на. Готов, козел. Вот это бой был. Попозорил его просто. А чё тут один бой только? Я думал, тут целая сетка турнирная будет. О. Следующий бой. Так, сейчас я перекурю. Блин, тяжелый бой был, аж руки вспотели. Под конец давление на него оказал. Ну давай. Тут, блин. Вложился по максимуму. Тут, блин, хрена себе. Блин, этот просто меня развалил вообще. Пипец. На счетах он меня выиграл сразу, блин.
God bless him, has chosen the weapons for the third duel. Prepare to watch a fierce fight with axes and shields. Take that! Cut!
Так как он столько раз бьет, блин? Блин.
Already?
Блин. Скотина. Да, на счетах. Что-то не пошла. Да он как-то, блин, он блокирует, он мне сносит эту сразу всю выносливость блоком этим. Блин, зараза. Ну ладно, зато там навыки вроде подкачали. Так. 8, 5, 5. Защита. Во. Хороший навык. Так, мул 2. Нести на 20 фунтов больше. Снять здоровье, выносливость врага, врезавшись в него в спринте. Восстановление вашей выносливости не будет замедляться, даже если оружие отбито. О, вот это надо.
I'd like to enroll in the big tournament.
You'll have to wait a few days until Sir Hanush announces another one. Come then, and I'll gladly sign you up.
Ладно, мы еще вернемся. Блин, да этот желтый рыцарь всех валит тут, по-моему. Прокачаемся и еще вернемся на турнир. Немного выносливости не хватает. Что-то баварский гамбез. Рваный весь, блин. Это нужно к портному, по-моему, зайти. Так, сейчас к портному заедем. Портной у нас во внутреннем дворе, по-моему, был.
I'm at your service, Sir Knight.
Ага, да, то, что нужно. Все починили. Ну да. Так, что там Тереза на свидание хотела? Сейчас сходим с ней на свидание. И на сегодня, наверное, закончим. Ну или перерыв хотя бы. Там есть не надо, не, нормально. Да, рыцарь меня огорчил, конечно. На щитах надо как-то, блин, порасторопнее биться. Но что-то не совсем понятно. Он комбинацию из 3 ударов пробивал, и у меня на блок сразу вся выносливость уходила. Нужно будет с этим разобраться как-то. Что я проехал, походу. Блин, надо было ей платье купить. Ну ладно. Так пойдет.
Look at you, lover boy.
Would you like to get up to some more mischief? It was fun the last time.
Yes, it was. I'm a bit surprised you thought so too. Although a girl doesn't get a chance to tend the wounds of a gallant defender every day. It's quite late to be going out somewhere just now. Will you come tomorrow?
А, вечер уже. Что, она спит, что ли? Что я ее там не видел?
So what are we to do with you, Henry?
Do you still feel like doing something together?
Shall we play blind man's buff?
That's really what you want to do?
I know it's a game for children, but I always liked it, and I won't feel stupid playing it with you.
Alright, why not?
Good. Then follow me. Nobody will see us here in this barn.
Are you shy?
It's a game for little children. Of course I'm embarrassed.
Well, adults play it too, you know.
Hey,
Only
lad,
when they're drunk.
don't you want a little wager on the ratte tourney?
Угу. Уже поучаствовал, бля. Ротай турни.
I'll cover my eyes.
Well, they do say love is blind.
Cheeky boy. But this is a game you won't be winning. I've got ears sharper than bats.
And I'm as stealthy as a cat. You'll never find me.
We'll see. But if you leave the barn, you lose. Come here. Come on, spin me around. What are you waiting for?
Blind I may be, deaf I'm not. Make a sound, and you'll get got. How does it go after that?
It doesn't matter. Go and hide. I bet you're here. No?
Блин, собака все испортит сейчас. Бля.
Here? Ha! Got you. Just you wait. I'll find you. Where are you? You're a sneaky one. How come I didn't hear you? Oh no! I've left clothes out to dry. We have to bring them in before they get soaked. Oh no, it's completely soaked.
You'll have to put it by the stove to dry.
No, that will just make it reek of smoke. Help me bring it to the head. It's sopping wet.
Not afraid of thunderstorms, are you?
Not anymore.
Shouldn't we spread the linen out?
Henry, hush now.
Сейчас мельник спалит. А куда она подевалась-то? А, вот она.
About that evening.
Ah, yes. I never thanked you properly for helping me with the laundry. That storm would have carried it off to God knows where.
Oh, I think you thanked me enough. But next time we should take shelter somewhere else. That hayseed gets into places it shouldn't, and itches like mad.
Henry, you donkey. You really know how to sweet-talk a girl, don't you? And anyway, what do you mean by next time? Just what exactly do you have in mind for the two of us?
Well, we'll be together. Like a couple. And when the time comes, you'll take me as your husband, right?
You're full of yourself, aren't you? But that's not how things are done.
Well, obviously, under normal circumstances, I'd ask your pa for your hand, but...
Papa? Yes. He'd set the dogs on you. Now you'd have to get Uncle Peshek's blessing.
I reckon I'd have no better luck with him. Unless he saw a way to profit from it.
And I'd have a sack of flour for my dowry. But seriously, Henry, what kind of husband would you make? You can't sit still in one place for an hour at a time.
Well, I've got a lot of duties, but... I'm very fond of you, you know. And maybe one day...
I know, you silly sod. We can't get married yet. But we can still see each other and be fond of each other.
Wouldn't you like to take a stroll somewhere?
In this weather? Let's leave it for another time, eh?
I've got something that needs stitching up. Could you do it for me?
All right. I can't have you walking around in torn rags, can I? Show it here.
Ну, нормально. Так, а в журнале там что это? Как отметилось? А, ну все. Ну, дальше дорога нас поведет на сюжет в Ужице. Ага. Там же мы зайдем к писарю и попробуем научиться читать. Ну да, такая. Так. Ну все, тогда сейчас сохранимся. Пойду на перерыв. Может, сегодня еще продолжим. Или завтра уже. Посмотрим.